Guys, Jason Lino here. Today I want to share with you the beginning stages of my first mini peak. And the reason why I wanted to jump on a mini peak is because, well, quite frankly, if you haven't noticed, I've been training for like the last 20 weeks when it comes to strength training, and it's been a long time since I actually did some heavy singles. So to be safe, I jumped on a linear peaking program because, well, it's easier to test your true strength when you dial in your CNS, your fatigue levels, and, well, quite frankly, your body to max out. And the reason why I want to say it's a mini peak is because it's really not that long. It's only going to be 4 weeks, and the reason why I want to do that is because I want to jump right back into training as soon as I possibly can. This is really only here so I can kind of figure out what my 1 rep max is, so I can basically start my next program, so I can get bigger, I can get stronger, put in all the hypertrophy work that I need before I go and compete in September. Now, to kind of just give a quick little explanation of what my peak looks like, it's simple. It's 4 weeks. First week is heavy triples. You want to max out on your triples. And then after you max out on your triples for bench, squat, and deadlift, you then move on to your doubles. And you do the exact same thing. You max out for your bench, your squat, and your deadlift, and then you go into your heavy singles. Now, by that, I say heavy singles. I don't say maxing. You don't want to max out on this. This is just to really gear in your CNS for that max lift. Now, naturally, you always want to test your true maxes on the platform, but it's still kind of off season for me. Like I said, I'm not going to be competing till September, so I'm going to push myself on the 4th week. I'm hoping not to go too suicidal because I don't want to injure myself, but honestly, knowing me, we're going to have to see how things go. We're just going to see how the day feels, and I'm just going to hit a new PR, hopefully. Now, as you're going to see when it comes to these clips, they're going to be a little combined together because I didn't really want to show you singular videos of just me squatting, benching, and deadlifting. I feel it kind of is lame. I feel talking like this with you guys and doing little voiceovers and things of that nature is a little bit more interactive, a little bit more enjoyable. So let's stop the rambling and get to the clips. Now, naturally, to start the week off, I had to hit some squats. I didn't really know how it was going to go today because, well, quite frankly, it's been a while since I put pretty heavy weight on my shoulders. So I took it a little easy, put 250 on the bar, and went through the squat because, honestly, 250 is just something I've always been able to hit for reps since I've been on the program, and I've never had an issue. And like you're seeing here, I'm still not having an issue. Everything was good. I went quick. It was not a grind. Had to hit 275. 275. Even though it went a little slower, it still felt good. I was still able to keep tight, did not feel exhausted pushing through, didn't even really stick around the middle. So I felt good enough to jump up to 285. 285 is a PR for me today. I did manage to get it. It went a little bit slower than I thought. As you can see here, my knee starts to cave a bit, and it caused me to reset. And after resetting, well, I'll be honest, I had a little bit of doubt. So going into this 3rd rep kind of became a grind. Not going to lie, almost wanted to put it down, but I decided to push through anyways. Definitely felt lightheaded after the workout, so I wanted to call it there. And when it comes to the bench, I figured it was going to be on point because honestly, it's always excelled when it came to the training I've been on. And it didn't go too bad to start off with 215. The 3rd rep went a little bit slower than I thought. I wouldn't call it a grind exactly, but it definitely slowed down. So I wanted to jump up to 225. Figured it'd go easy. The 1st rep went okay. 2nd rep definitely gassed me. Gassed me enough to the point where I had to reset a bit. And at that point, I pretty much flattened out and almost lost the weight. Jesse was there to keep me safe. Honestly, he let me push through, which I'm glad for because I always want to be able to get through that grind. But as you can see, I cannot really do any more. I'm a little disappointed, but it is what it is. Now, when the deadlift is here, I'm always happy because honestly, I love the deadlift. This is 375. I'm pulling it like it was never even there and did not have an issue with that. So I had to naturally jump up to 405. It was a little slow off the floor, but it went smoothly. Now today, as you can see, I'm wearing straps. That's because, well, quite frankly, I forgot my chalk. It's not an issue. I'm not worried about my grip. And honestly, I just need to get the reps in. Now, 425. Me hitting this today is an all-time PR. I am super amped up for this. And I'm pushing through every rep. It got a little sloppy, but I managed to grind through. And like I said, it's an all-time PR. I'm super excited for this. I cannot be any happier for this day. Well, that was fun. It was definitely an interesting week. It definitely had its ups and downs. No pun intended. But I'm kind of proud of myself, If you actually do the math, what I hit today on paper, by the end of it is a potential 315 squat, 250 bench, and 470 deadlift. Now, if I'm able to do that, that means within the last 20 weeks, I put on 20 pounds. Now, that might not sound crazy, but look at it this way. Every single week, I grew stronger by 1 pound. 1 pound. That is the ultimate linear progression if I manage to hit these 3 lifts, which I honestly think I will. Don't want to be too egotistical, but I feel really, really good about all this. All the bad days aside this week, after looking at it this way, everything looks good. I never once thought I would ever be in a situation like this where the finish line looks phenomenal. Alright guys, that's pretty much it for me today. Hopefully this is going to be interesting because I know right now I'm loving it. So do me the favor, go down below, drop me some comments. I'd love to hear you guys what I have to say. I'd also like you guys to hit that like, share, and subscribe to spread that love. And I'll see you guys next time.